yeah. I mean, first off, the punch and power. The most he hurt me, the most I felt was when he hit me on the break with that left hook. I think it was around 1 or 2. I felt that a little bit because it just kind of caught me off guard, but I recovered pretty quick. But that was literally a shot. I mean, he hit me with something I didn't see totally. Like, if you can punch and you hit me with a shot like that, like, you're supposed to knock me out cold. You know what I mean? Like, that shot hit me cold. I wasn't paying attention. I was breaking, like, totally innocently, and he hit me with a clean left hook. You know, so I felt that one a little bit. But then again, if any grown man hits you with a shot you don't see at all, you know, you're gonna feel it a little bit. But that was it. I mean, he doesn't hit hard. He's probably better off going back down to 40 or 35. I don't even think 40 is good for him because, you know, there's some pretty strong guys at 40. He's probably better off going back down to 135 and chilling out there for a little bit because there's some strong welterweights. I don't know about him dealing with them.
Paulie, during the fight, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Broner done various tactics throughout the fight. He was constantly talking to you, he kneed you, he was using a few underhand tactics.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? How did that change?
Well, I anticipated that already. He was just saying you can't hit me. So I was just basically saying, no, I'm touching you. I was like, I said, don't be so sure about that. I'm touching you. You know, the game plan was to, you know, touch him up to the body because we saw in the Ponte de Leon fight, he doesn't get off a lot of punches, so we wanted to give him even more reason to not throw a lot of punches. You know, we wanted to give him more reason to think about the distance. You know, I never felt I was going to be at risk to be stopped at all in the night. You know, and so there were spots where he would come with a bit of a flurry. You know, he would land some clean shots and some not clean shots, but whatever landed wasn't strong enough to slow me down, and a lot of it missed, so that I was able to jump right back on top of him and take back the momentum. You know. Because he's not a stick and move fighter. Well, a good fighter will land that kind of flurry and step around you or leave you there or follow up with another flurry. You know, a lot of times he would throw that little flurry and then he would stand there and just talk. But he was gassed out from throwing that flurry, and I would know it a lot of times. So he would throw his flurry. I would make sure some of it landed and some of it didn't. I couldn't make him miss every shot, but as long as I knew I was making him miss enough, and then what landed wasn't hitting me hard enough to slow me down, and then I would just jump right back on him. It was exciting for the crowd. But it also played on his mind, like, man, I'm not going to stop this guy, I'm not going to slow this guy down. So I wanted him to mentally know that, yo, man, you're going to be here for a while, so you better chill with you better budget your punching because you don't want to get tired late, you know. I know it was on his mind, you know, and I felt like it would be on his mind based on how he fought the De Leon fight, because you can change your talent. I mean, you can learn about boxing. You can become a better fighter in the gym and work hard, but you can't change character. He's got no character, and he still has no character, you know. And I think I knew that going in, and you know, those were spots that I felt like I could take advantage of, and those were spots that I felt like, you know, a lot of times I took back rounds because of it.
Paulie, can you compare and contrast him to some of the best guys you fought? Cotto, Hatton, and Khan. Where does he rate with them?
Hatton is hard to compare to anyone because Hatton, there was just so many things wrong about that fight. You know, I don't know how good. I can't even come out of that fight saying how good Ricky was. Ricky's an awesome guy. He's a strong guy, but I can't break Ricky because I felt like everything was wrong even before that fight. But as far as Miguel and Amir compared to AB, I mean, come on, you guys saw the difference. I mean, you know. AB fought a 32-year-old Paulie Malignaggi. I mean, Miguel fought a 25-year-old Paulie Malignaggi, and Amir fought a 29-year-old Paulie Malignaggi. I mean, you can see the difference, you know, in the performances. You know, I think AB's pretty ordinary. And again, it's because he stands right there. He's there for the return. He's not easy to hit clean in the head. You can bash him up to the body, man. You know what I mean? He's there to hit to the body. He'll talk. He'll tell you you're not hitting him clean, but his work ethic proves otherwise. You know, if you're not hitting him that clean, what, you know, why is he not punching back then? You know, so you know, at the end of the day, Miguel, he just hit so hard, and he was technically very sound. And Amir's speed was just on another level at that time. I mean, I feel like Amir slowed down a little bit for other reasons. Maybe he's been in tough fights, but Amir, when I fought him, was just so fast. I mean, so fast. You couldn't even compare the speed from Broner to Amir Khan's speed at that time.